paper chase, no, I can't slow up. Cash on delivery, ain't trying to deal with no hold-ups. Nigga talking crazy, but the truth is they don't know us. Don't wanna lose my mind, so I just roll up. Keep it real, every day I'm rolling like a windmill. I'm steady blowing, gotta keep my focus cause the world cold. No time to chill, can't go straight. Roaches building up in my ashtray. Gotta spray the raid to keep them at bay. Run my damn city like an athlete. My niggas running with me like a track meet. Haters talking slate, they got oil teeth. Syer stay torching every single beat. Paint the picture perfect, see the masterpiece. Think I lost my mind cause I barely sleep. Hunger for the money, so I need to eat. Fly in a pilot, wanna join the fleet? You can place your order, I supply the feast. Got them appetizers like Applebee's. Niggas think they cool cause they got shot. Keep a sack on me, now they call me JJ Watt. Jack steady ringing, guess I gotta get the guap. Life is such a game, I'm steady trying to level up. Every day I'm on a paper chase, no one can slow up. Cash on delivery, ain't trying to deal with no hold-ups. Niggas talking crazy, but the truth is they don't know us. Don't wanna lose my mind, so I just roll up. 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 Guess it's right back to the trap again. Praying to the Lord, I hope he bring that package in. I be chiefin' thinking how I'ma feed my savages. Live a high life so I don't know what average is. Steady stacking, bitch. Ain't no traffic, bitch. I don't know shit every time you ask me, bitch. On my grind until my family out the projects, bitch. Stick to my wisdom cause some people lacking common sense. Leave the haters in their grave, may they rest in peace. Smoking, drinking, plotting, dreaming, I'ma get rich. Keep an L up in the air for homies that I miss. Got my piece of the pie, it was a deep dish. Every day I'm on a paper chase, no one can slow up. Cash on delivery, ain't trying to deal with no hold-ups. Niggas talking crazy, but the truth is they don't know us. Don't wanna lose my mind, so I just roll up. 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 In my lane on a lonely road, wishing I could depend on you. And it's a shame and I already know how it is, so I won't lose. Trying to run for the pain, it could drive a nigga insane. I'ma make it out one day, you can see the rain. I'ma hold it down, won't change, and all my niggas the same. I'm taking over the game, you can see the rain. I'm trying to run from the pain, it could drive a nigga insane. I'ma make it out one day, and you can see the rain. I'ma hold it down, won't change, and all my niggas the same. I'm taking over the game, and you can see the rain. So I came to rain, nigga, best believe. Never like to follow, I'ma take the lead. Trying to make the cake so my family eat. All the day homies made a recipe. Time to cook it up like a recipe. Said he taking shots at my destiny. You know you're not a man with a legacy. Hear God's voice when he lecture me. Chick look like mine, get the best of me. Side sword, stick, layer bird, bitch, and the nest quick like Nestle. Just need a bay in her Chesapeake. Never bring me down, living stress free. Niggas talking money, no talking cheap. Mama is beauty and she raised a beast. Done with this rolling, gotta hit the streets. In my lane on a lonely road, wishing I could depend on you. And it's a shame and I already know how it is, so I won't lose. Trying to run for the pain, it could drive a nigga insane. I'ma make it out one day, and you can see the rain. I'ma hold it down, won't change, and all my niggas the same. I'm taking over the game, and you can see the rain. I'm trying to run from the pain, it could drive a nigga insane. I'ma make it out one day, and you can see the rain. I'ma hold it down, won't change, and all my niggas the same. I'm taking over the game, and you can see the rain. Keep me high, elevation, top rocket, fly by Venus, having sex while I think of rhymes. Now that's a stroke of genius, fuck who needs. Chinese jump the line, cut you off the meanest. I'm a blessed, I was made to shine. Mama, can you see this blow a jet? Like I'm on my mind, damage from the reaper in my niggas. When your homies die, that's the way of thinking, feeling blessed. Gotta take my time, fight chasing all my dreams, how do you see it? In my lane on a lonely road, wishing I could depend on you. And it's a shame, and I already know how it is, so I won't. Try to run for the pain, you can drive a nigga insane. I'ma make it out one day, and you can see the rain. I'ma hold it down, won't change, and all my niggas the same. I'm taking over the game, and you can see the rain. I'm trying to run from the pain, you can drive a nigga insane. I'ma make it out one day, and you can see the rain. I'ma hold it down, won't change, and all my niggas the same. I'm taking over the game, and you can see the rain. I'm out to get it, yeah, I'm out to get it. Said I'm out to get it, out to get it. Yeah, I'm out to get it, yeah. Yeah, okay. Charlie O's from chasing papers, damn, I'm running wild. Can't fall victim to these streets, I gotta take care of my child. Lady in my ear, she telling me to hold it down. So everyone believe me when I say I'm out to get this money, I'm out to get it for sure. Even if the ops are out to get me, I'ma take it high just to lay low. Everything I'm out to get, I believe that I gotta grind to get on my own. Out to get it for my family, my team. Out to get it till I'm dead and I'm gone. Yeah, I'm out to get this money, I'm out to get it for sure. Even if the ops are out to get me, I'ma take it high just to lay low. Everything I'm out to get, I believe that I gotta grind to get on my own. Out to get it for my family, my team. Out to get it till I'm dead and I'm gone, yeah. I'm running full flat, race against time, I'll never get it back. Think I lost my mind because I'm off track. Take a chance to live and hit a death trap. Losing family homies got me breaking bad. Travel dark roads, I never lose path. See a cloudy future from a dark past, but the thunderstorms, it never seems to last. Focus on my grind, I gotta chase it back. Caught up in the hustle, stuck up in the trap. Streets making paper, branch off the snaps. Never do them foul, not even take it tag. Wanna make the cash and keep it coming back. Dirty money, help a clean ass. Real nigga, real format. You niggas ride or die with no Carfax. I'm on a crash course trying to stay fly without a passport. Cutting off the games, I got a dashboard. You niggas cheating the code, we gotta change the password. Nah, you ain't a bitch, but you a bastard. Fast forward, cut your cord and lifelines. Married to the money, it's for the right time. Honeymoon, no sunshine. Chick on me, the plumber, I'm her pipeline. This here is the love that lasts a lifetime. Can you see my damaged mind? I'm just trying to get it right. All the O's from chasing papers, damn, I'm running wild. Can't fall victim to these streets, I gotta take care of my child. Lady in my ear, she telling me to hold it down. So everyone believe me when I say I'm out to get this money, I'm out to get it for sure. Even if the ops are out to get me, I'ma take it high just to lay low. Everything I'm out to get, I believe that I gotta grind to get on my own. Out to get it for my family, my team. Out to get it till I'm dead and I'm gone. Yeah, I'm out to get this money, I'm out to get it for sure. Even if the ops are out to get me, I'ma take it high just to lay low. Everything I'm out to get, I believe that I gotta grind to get on my own. Out to get it for my family, my team. Out to get it till I'm dead and I'm gone, yeah. You get that? Okay. Glass shattered, sirens yelling and my mama screams. Haunted by nightmares, so a nigga gotta chase his dreams. Lucky to make it to 13. Man, life is planners. Call crash, left me with a scar face. I'm Tony Montana. My light flashing, got me snapping like a camera. That's a Canon 5. As a child, 2 times I was fighting to survive. So I gave it up to God. He told me that he got my back as long as I'm working hard for my dreams, family, and squad. That's the way it's gotta be. Never tax it on my ticket, a nigga hit the lottery. Mama told me get off my ass, be who I gotta be. You can only be yourself, so I gotta give you all of me. Legend like my name's John, but a king I'm Marc-Anthony. Stone me like the Romans, cause my swag is so heavenly. Such an introvert as a youngin', I needed therapy. Lost my mind in the cloud of smoke, moment of clarity. Never disrespectful, but a bitch will not embarrass me. Nowadays these bitches helping niggas start a charity. Spit flames, I'm a dragon, my saliva's made of kerosene. Made a promise to be the greatest my city's ever seen. So fly with my angel wings. I'm steady grinding like a party full of horny things. Palm itching, gotta get it, I'm a money fiend. Looking dreamy when I ball, they gon' call me Hot King. Simply focused, never worried about no back and forth.
Human torch, I'll flame on niggas that be trying to knock me off my course. Woo!
On the field, in the booth, or on the court.
Yeah! Yeah! I'm sitting in the front like Rosa Parks. Grind time, bitch! Nigga! What's good? What's good? What it do? What it be like? What it do? What it be like? It's your boy, the man, the myth, the legend, the maker, Syer on Dutch Report live. Reporting live from this lovely land. This lovely land known as Dutchy. Where I kick it back, doing it so cool, picking it back, being so bull, y'all mean. Shouts out to everybody, man, doing their thing. Shouts out to everybody grinding. Shouts out to Damaged Minds, you feel me? Shouts out to the whole squad. Shouts out to the bro Nice. Shouts out to the little bro E. Twink. Queen Key LLCs in the squad. Shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to the upper echelon. Shouts out to CB, legendary Rasta, man. Make sure you check out my bros on Instagram. Shouts out to everybody else that's been coming through, showing love to the channel. Shouts out to everybody that's been coming through and peeping the videos, peeping the content. Checking out the music and other things like that. Appreciate y'all all. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate the recent followers, Wild Thunder and Aggie Nate. Appreciate y'all for joining the Damaged Minds Empire. We steady making that slow and steady push towards 500 followers here on Twitch. Like I said, I want to make sure I let everybody know they're gonna be doing a giveaway when we reach 500. I'm gonna be giving away one for every 100, so that's five gifts. That's gonna be totally. You know what I mean? 5 gifts total that's gonna be given away. So if you ain't a part of the channel, you know what I mean, just go right ahead, hit that follow button. You know what I mean? Enter yourself in for a chance. You know what I mean? Consistently coming through and popping up on the stream and saying what's up and things like that are great ways to, you know what I mean, keep yourself in the front running of the drawing and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean, make sure that you hit the follow if you ain't already following the channel. You know what I mean? And if you ain't, that's all good too. Just make sure you're checking out the content. You know what I mean? Showing love and stopping through when you can. It's all good. It's all Gucci, baby. We good over here. You dig? It's all about building the foundation and continue to rocking out from there. We ain't worried about nothing. You know what I mean? So, yep. Shouts out to everybody once again. Yeah, yep. This today, right now, I'm gonna be doing my part 2 of the world that we live in. Here on this edition of the Roll Up. You feel me? So, let's get right into it. You feel me? We're gonna get right into it. I'm not gonna hold you back. I'm not gonna hold y'all back too long. But yeah, make sure you like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Check out all the other check out the other platforms and content. You know what I mean, that we have going on as well. You know what I mean? But yes, appreciate everybody that has been coming through and showing love. But yeah, this part 2 of the world that we live in that I'm gonna be discussing for real is gonna be just the recent turn in terms of like the way everybody and everything is getting out of hand. Big facts. Everybody and everything is getting out of hand. You know what I mean? Let me switch back. But there's been a lot of bullshit going on. You know what I mean? A lot of tit for tat and and shit like that. People, oh, some,
Is that
stop that back. My bad. That background shit. Well, yeah, that's it. That was a damn video trying to start up before I could even, get the joint step. But yeah, what I was saying is the world that we live in, it's getting it's getting crazier and crazier, you gotta make sure that you're keeping your head on a swivel, making sure that you're doing what you gotta do to take care of you and yours. I say it all the time when I do my streams, when I do my videos in general. I tell everybody, to make sure that they're doing what's best for them. To each their own, and making sure that you, as long as you're making sure that you're taking care of you and your family, and making sure that your energy is right. You should be good in this in this voyage that we call life. But there's many potholes and things of that nature that'll make you feel like you're not going in the right direction, or you feel like people are not necessarily, helping you reach, your truest and full potential as well. And that's also, like I said, that has a heavy ordeal, a heavy stake in what the way that we operate on a day to day, and we all feel as and a majority of the people feel like, we're just getting the shit end of the stick. Especially people in the working class. Going through all of this. Going through the pandemic and all that bullshit, and dealing with all that nonsense, and people losing their jobs, and and the PPP loans and all the stimulus checks and so on and so forth. And people still not being able to provide. Provide for them, not provide for themselves or their family, and it's just putting a lot of people in a rock, in a between a rock and a hard place, and it's a ordeal that you're gonna have to mature and overcome. A lot of the mental health issues that are going on out here in the world are going unchecked, unnoticed. Even when even cats will wait until the bomb's about to blow up before, they try and save themselves. Basically, like self very strong self-destructive tendencies. Not willing to see the light beyond the forest. Or the sun beyond the forest. Either way, either analogy. And you're just trying to. You don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you're trying to push through this life that you're living, and you're not gonna see any positive results. You don't know which way you're headed. You don't know which you're really moving forward to. And that's because a lot of people are spiritually empty. A lot of people are really defeated mentally and spiritually by the way that they, of course, by the way they were brought up, the information that they're privy to. The lack of the lack of investigative, what's the word I'm looking for? The lack of investigative dialogue and action. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, both terms. The lack of investigative action and dialogue. And what I mean by investigative dialogue is when when people are having conversations, and they're giving you information, especially when it comes to like statistics and things like that. It's upon you as an individual to do your due diligence, to, do your fact checks and stuff like that, to make sure that you're not being misled, the information's not being misconstrued or misinterpreted, and then you can, use that information to push forward in terms of how you feel, in terms of your opinions on things, people, places, however you see fit. But it's about people not being willing to be investigative in terms of once the conversation is had, going back. You know what I mean? Going back and figuring out, oh man, what did they mean by that? You know what I mean? What did they mean by that? What was the true agenda or the intentions of them even saying that? Like, what was the plan behind that in the first place? Were you even trying to help? Were you even trying? Yeah, I mean, were you even trying to help the person get better? Were you even trying to give them a true, honest solution to their problems, to the turmoil that they may be dealing with or putting themselves through? And you know what I mean, and it's different for everybody. Everybody has their own quirks, you know what I mean, and pet peeves and things like that that they need or don't like around, or you know what I mean, need around or don't like around, to you know what I mean, which pushes everyone's buttons. Everybody's, like I said, everybody's different, so you, to each their own, and you as an individual you have to find out, you know what I mean, how to move accordingly, whether it's with your partner or, you know what I mean, your friends or your family. You know what I mean, you have to be willing to learn them to a degree. And it's all about, and that's how you develop your understanding of one another and with each other. So it's about us, it's basically just about us having conversations and not being so, you know what I mean, cats not getting so butthurt or uptight about someone stating their opinion, or literally just telling you the facts. It don't matter what your it don't matter what your opinion is, if when it comes to facts. You know what I mean? And that's one of the biggest like things going on in my mind, like that's widespread throughout society, that everybody just seems to want to gloss over. Like, everybody's a lot of people are allowing people to just run with their opinions without giving them, without fact checking them in certain aspects, or just helping them, just helping keep the you know what I mean, keeping the dialogue framed. Like, cuz when we're trying to keep a when you try and have a conversation with people to inform them of, you know what I mean, the world, to inform them about the world that we live in, and you know what I mean, how it's not how it's not made for some people, how it is made for some people, how certain doors will be open for you if you do certain things, and how certain doors won't. How to communicate with people, like I said, how to communicate with people, how to ingratiate yourself in certain circles to make, you know what I mean, to put yourself forward or get yourself held back, depending on how you know what I mean, interact within that circle or those circles, however you want to maneuver. And you got to make sure that you're doing the things that you need to do to make it, to take care of your family and stuff like that. But you don't want to get lost in the sauce out here, man. You don't want to get lost in the sauce. There's a lot of people getting lost out here, man. A lot of people just lost. Don't know what they're doing with themselves. Don't know what they want to do with their futures. Don't know what they're looking forward to. Like I said, it's just the chaos created by the higher ups to keep the, you know what I mean, the middle and lower class in a state of flux. You know what I mean? And that's why we can't. That's why it seems like nobody is really stepping up to make that next power move in terms of changing society. People want to sugarcoat and be PC about damn near everything, and act, and it's most definitely becoming harder and harder for men such as myself. I mean, heterosexual black men, us heterosexual Aborigine men. It's getting harder and harder for us out here, because they want to. You know what I mean? There's a blatant and tactical agenda to demasculine to demasculize, or you know, desensitize us to certain things, and you know what I mean, within our community, and be more accepting and stuff like that. Would the But the thing is that the black community, the app, you know what I mean, our community, I feel as though we're not, we're a lot of stigmas are placed upon us inaccurately through the media and things like that, through these media platforms and stuff like that, and the constant barrage of basically black men in the news doing criminal action. That's basically the blankets that they try and throw over all of us. And that's not all of us. There are many and many and many articulate and wise young black men, as well as elders and middle-aged black men that are doing right by themselves and their communities, and putting in that hard work and due diligence to make sure that they're taking care of themselves and their family, and bringing it, you know what I mean, bringing home the quote unquote bacon, you know what I mean, taking care of the ends meet as what, you know what I mean. So we can't allow these media markets and high powered, you know what I mean, con- media conglomerates and stuff like that, organizations, and no matter what the organization is, to control, to continue and push and control these negative as stereotypical, like just negative stereotypical ploys to continue to push on us to make us feel as though we're not moving in the right direction, when we're truly, when we're, you know what I mean, home taking care of our kids and our seat, and, you know what I mean, our business, you know what I mean, to not out here abusing our wives, or cheating on our girlfriends and things like that, you know what I mean. Black men don't cheat, motherfucker. Real talk. So get your mind right and get your grind right. A lot of people out here are, like I said previously, are lost. So they have no true direction. Their family structures are or being destroyed, or if they're not already destroyed. So we have a lot, we've a lot of women have been forced to be the head of the household because of the weak mindedness of a majority of the men out here, because of the broken home structure, you know what I mean, in situation that we've had to deal with as a collective, you know what I mean, as Aborigine or black, however you want to identify yourself racially. But it's just tough, and it's not going to get any easier. It's not. So we just got to come together more and more to try and put a stop to this in the best capacity that we can. And it's not necessarily some warfare, it's not necessarily physical warfare, because the warfare has been psychological, the warfare has been psychological and emotional for basically the last 40 years. I might, I'll push that to 70. I'll push that to 70. You know what I mean, it's been strict. It's been ever since the end. They've been using, of course, they use wars here and there to, you know what I mean, to get their power struggles through and control and do whatever they got to do to take over wherever they got to take over, and the resources of that place as well. Because once our military goes somewhere, we stay there. That's a historical and proven fact. We are ever since the American, you know what I mean, American Army and Navy, and, you know what I mean, ever since the military branches have been established, we have been going to different countries and places and taking their, yo, damn. I'm sorry right there. I'm sorry, y'all. Refresh if you need to. Refresh if you need to. If you're watching it live, if you're watching on the replay, it should be all right. But you might need to just skip a little bit ahead if you need to. But my apologies on the lag or whatever. It just spiked, but we're still here. But yeah, it's like I said, it's getting out of hand, and everybody has to be prepared for this, for the next coming stages of what's going to happen out here. You know what I mean, if you're not aware, you need to get aware. I've been aware for a very long time. I just stay ducked off, and that's been a I wouldn't necessarily say a problem of mine because it's gotten me where I am today to a degree. But it's about it's just about being more vocal now. It's plain and simple. It's just about speaking out, letting the world know that we ain't gonna be standing here idly by while this bullshit continues to happen. Letting everybody know that there is a warrior class out here. Facts. There's a big warrior class still out here, and we're not gonna stand idly by while the destruction of our people and our nation continues to happen. So it's just blatant. It's just plain and simple facts now. It's just about everybody getting on the same accord and coming together in your respective communities. You know what I mean, and working together and not allowing these, you know what I mean, elites or upper, you know what I mean, the upper class of people. Yeah, I mean the rich, wealthy, however you want to describe these motherfuckers, because they all evil. But if you want to talk, since since I just put it like that, anyway. But since I put it like that, you gotta make sure that you're doing what you do. Like I said, for you and your family, making sure that you're packing. You know what I mean, getting your resources together. You know what I mean, your fruits, food, water. You know what I mean, anything of that nature. Like I said, your friends and family, people that you can truly count on and depend on and call in case of an emergency, or you know what I mean, and to help you out if you need something. You know what I mean, if you need somebody to help you lift something, you gotta make sure that you ain't burning your bridges, man. Too many people out here burning their bridges and wonder why people don't want to fuck with you. You're only gonna get the opportunity to stab a motherfucker in the back once if they're smart. Twice if they're once if they're smart, twice if they're forgiving. And a forgiving person, if a forgiving person lets you, you know what I mean, allows you to stab them in the back twice, then that's a shame on them for not you know what I mean, seeing the signs, or even just cutting you off from the very beginning, if you're that type of person. So it's just about being thorough, being honest, people being 100 with themselves and their friends, like I said, with themselves and their friends and family. You know what I mean, if you have a disagreement, we can agree to disagree. It's just about the presentation of the conversation. You know what I mean, everybody has to be open to having that dialogue to where you want to grow individually. So that helps build the community. You know what I mean? We all that's why it's important for us as people to find your purpose and stick to your passion. You know what I mean? Find the things that you truly love and enjoy to do. You know what I mean? And make sure that you're sticking to those and pushing through all the adversity and bullshit. You know what I mean? And nobody, you don't have to adjust your life for nobody, man. That's the thing. That's the thing about this life that we live. You only get one. No one is your final decision maker. You decide what you want to do with yourself. You have the right of choice. That is your God-given free will. That is our God-given free will. You have the right of choice. You can choose to do what you want. You can live freely and lovely and passionate, or you can destroy yourself and, you know what I mean, and go sit in a damn bubble or be a crab in a barrel if you choose to. You know what I mean? It's all about how you want to live your life. And your decision making combined with your thought process is all correlative. It all works hand in hand, and you have to be cognitive of those things to know that you are responsible for your own decisions. You will be held accountable, and the people that don't hold you accountable are yes men, pansy, pussy ass, scary ass fuck boys and fuck bitches. Now ain't no sugarcoating that shit with me, B. It's facts. Niggas is pussy. Bitches is pussy too. Everybody gotta everybody want to play the friend card or say they got your back until the shit actually hits the fan, and then you see who really has your back and who you know what I mean, and who's in your corner. And that doesn't necessarily mean that, you know what I mean, people that were reaching out to try and help you or in things in your past, or that when they're, let's say that let's say you had a problem in your past, you know what I mean, and you had to take care of it yourself because, you know what I mean, the people you rely on couldn't help you in that moment. That doesn't necessarily mean that you should shun them people from helping you in the future. You know what I mean? You just gotta take the situation for what it is in terms of reading the situation and the person and communicating how you feel, if you felt, especially if you felt like you were done wrong, or you were feeling a bit unappreciated. You know what I mean? Like I said, depending on your situation, you feeling neglected, unappreciated. You felt like as though the person didn't care to even pay you any attention, or you know what I mean, and give you that common courtesy of the heads up. You know what I mean? So it's just like you want to make sure that you communicate with these people that you care about and genuinely want in your life, and let them know that, and let them know that but be real and call each other out on each other's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Hold each other accountable. If you see that your homie is fucking up, then be a real nigga, be a real man, and correct him, and let him know that he's fucking up. Like, bro, you shouldn't be doing this, man. This isn't the way to go. You know what I mean? This isn't the life. This isn't the life. This isn't the lifestyle that you should be wanting. And if you do want this lifestyle, this shit is only temporary, bro. You know what I mean? There's a greater goal. You have to have a greater goal. You have to have. Excuse me. I'm sorry. You have to have an end game. You have to have an end game, and it doesn't necessarily have to be, you know what I mean, a millionaire or $1 million or stuff like that. You just got to have a nice plan for yourself and your future. And if you want to incorporate, you know what I mean, a family, which would mean, you know what I mean, you having your own kids, you know what I mean, and getting your house, getting a house, car, all that good shit, you know what I mean. You want to make sure that you have your ducks in a row and that you're spiritually connected with the person that you're connecting with, that the exchange of energy that you're having is not wasted. Because a lot of people are out here wasting their energy with these people out here with incubuses and succubuses and out here getting tore up, and these bitches and these niggas is out here fucking each other's heads up. Mind, body, and spirit. They fucking each other's minds, bodies, and spirits up, and wonder why they can't find their right partner, or wondering why their futures is looking bleak, or wondering why they're constantly running in the same circles with the same people, fucking around with the same bitches or the same niggas. You know what I mean? Like, and you wonder why you ain't never gonna go nowhere, or you're not pushing forward positively because you're not trying to better yourself. I mean, you're choosing to bang your head against the wall constantly and do the things that are gonna, you know what I mean, drive you insane. Insanity, man. Plain and simple. So it's just plain and simple insanity. So it's just about growth, man. Plain and simple. It's just about growth and making sure. Sorry. It's just about growth and making sure that you're doing what you gotta do, man. A lot of people out here aren't maturing properly because, like I said, the family structures have been destroyed to a strong degree. So a lot of us black men aren't in the homes of our children, or of the family that we had that we played a part in creating. A lot of it is due to like bitter baby moms, and you know what I mean, and misconstrued feelings and misunderstandings of situations and things like that. A high lack of communication and things like that. So you know what I mean, it's like I said, it's to each their own, and everyone's situation is different, and you have to be mature enough to realize those things and address them as they're happening, or try, yeah, as soon as you can, to try and nip it in the bud, or you know what I mean, get on the good foot and cut that shit off before we do. But it's all, like I said, it's all about how you choose to operate Every situation is different. That's why you have to be willing and open to communication with not only yourself but your friends and family, things like that. You know what I mean? If you disagree, you can agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? You can agree to disagree. So don't be afraid to let your family members or the world know how you feel about certain stuff. You have the rights. We all have rights. We have human rights, man. It don't matter what no government tries to tell you. That's the thing, man. That's the thing about life in this system, in this mind controlled ass world that we live in, man. A lot of people feel as though they don't have the power to make their own decisions, and that's because a lot of people have given their power away and choose to give their power away because they don't want to be held they don't want to be held accountable. But then that goes back to the Bible that a lot of you believe in. The Bible the Bible holds people accountable, man. It's called Judgment Day. In the Bible, they hold people accountable, man. It's called Judgment Day. That's that's one of the things that just trips me out and just makes me laugh to myself when I be thinking about all the turmoil and shit that goes on in the world, and the evils of certain individuals and these celebrities and people of high power and quote unquote value and stuff like that. It's just everything what you do in the dark does come to light, bro. It always does. It always does, whether you want it to or not. It always comes to light. It's just about how are you gonna you know what I mean, how do you react from it? How do you the actions that come from it are what determine your character to a degree. To a degree. The initial action and intent are what truly define your character. These motherfuckers is out here, like I said, these cat people are out here doing wicked ass shit, kidnapping, raping, killing these young babies and kids, and I'm not speaking for adults. I don't speak for adults because we're all grown. You like I said, you have the right to choose to do what you choose to do, and if you choose to throw your life in a dumpster, then get the fuck in the trash, bruh. If that's what you choose to do, then that's what you choose to do because you have the right to do so. But I'm not about to sit here and throw no pity parties for nobody. Cause don't nobody throw no pity parties for us black men out here getting killed in the streets and getting murdered by these motherfucking police on a day-to-day basis. So no matter how many, you know what I mean, Black Lives Matter flags and banners and bullshit that you want to throw up or in nonsense, there's real people out here in the field. There's real people out here in these streets that are actually putting in the work, doing their due diligence to make sure that they're taking care of not only their family and their friends, but the community. So with that being said, I want to give a special shout out to my bro David Ward, who was just recently elected city councilman, first black city councilman here in this city of Newcastle that I live in. And it's a great mark. It's a great historical mark, and I'm proud to call this man my friend. I'm proud to see the progression, you know what I mean, within the community. I'm proud to see the progression within the people and in general. Everybody that's willing to wake up and see the bullshit beyond the trees. You know what I mean? See the sun beyond the trees. You know what I mean? Hold up. I got a phone call coming through. Hold on. Yeah, but back to what I was saying. Yeah, you gotta be aware, man. You just gotta be aware. Pay attention. Keep your head on the swivel. Don't let these people out here fool you into thinking that you don't, like I said, don't let these people out here fool you into thinking that you don't have the power to make your own decisions and do what you want to do with your life. You have full control over the decisions that you make on a day-to-day basis. So it's on you. It's on you to decide what the fuck you want to do. Turn your life around. Make your decisions and stand firm on that. If that means cutting certain people off that are within your life, causing very toxic traits and things to continuously to happen for you, to where you continue to fall down this goddamn sewer pothole, then you need to get your shit together. Cut those people out your life because you don't need them, because they weren't doing nothing but hindering you anyways, and get your life together. If that means you got to be a hermit and spend time to yourself, then that's what you must do. So many people feel as though they need a partner or a friend or somebody to you can have that to talk to. You don't need that person next to you on a day-to-day basis to live your life. You as an individual live your own life. So you can't allow other people to vicariously live through you. Be a man. Be a woman. Be yourself. Be yourself. That's all I got to say about that. Be yourself. But yeah, that's the end of my little rant for right now. It's the part. It's the end of my little rant for right now. But yeah, I will be doing I'm going to be doing a part 3 here in the future as well. I'm going to be doing another part 3. But that's in the future, so be on the lookout for that. Like I said, shouts out to everybody that's been coming through, been showing love to the channel. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody that's been coming through for the view. Make sure you hit that follow button, that like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? All of that. Check out the YouTube. Check out the Twitter. Check out SoundCloud. I'm on Instagram. Syer Dutch on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? I'm me on all platforms. You know what I mean? About to just start going live a lot more on my other platforms too. Just to start venting. For real, just to start venting. Just start speaking on the shit that I see when I see it. More yeah, basically it. Just speaking, just getting more in the moment. You know what I mean? Gonna be more in the moment, more on top of things, on people's heads a little bit, a lot of bit, a lot of bit. I'm gonna be on y'all motherfucking heads. I ain't even gonna play with you. But it's all for the growth. It's all for righteousness, man. It's all for realness. It's all for honesty and truth. I'm a truth seeker. And I stand firmly on the truth. I don't give a damn how you feel. That's the wonderful thing about me being me. I don't give a damn how you feel. I stand on the truth. So good luck to you and yours. I hope that you're doing what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? To protect you and yours. Because this world is getting crazier and crazier on a day-to-day basis. So like I said, make sure that you're doing what you got to do. And yeah. It's been a lovely, lovely pleasure. But yeah, I'm going to get at y'all here in a second. Make sure that, like I said, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Check out all the other content on all the channels. It's been your boy, the man, the myth, the legend, the making. I will be back on the stream here shortly. About to go into the kitchen and do a little thing in the kitchen. But yep, shouts out to everybody. Peace, love, elbow, chicks, and grease. Make sure that you're doing what you got to do, and make sure that you roll up. I say roll up. And smoke some, bitch.
Day I'm on the paper chase, no, I can't slow up. Cash on delivery, ain't trying to deal with no hold-ups. Nigga talking crazy, but the truth is they don't know us. Don't wanna lose my mind, so I just roll up. Keep it real, every day I'm rolling like a windmill. I'm steady blowing, gotta keep my focus cause the world cold. No time to chill, can't go straight. Roaches building up in my ashtray. Gotta spray the raid to keep them at bay. Run my damn city like an athlete. My niggas running with me like a track meet. Haters talking slick, they got oil teeth. Syer stay torching every single beat. Paint the picture perfect, see the masterpiece. Think I lost my mind cause I barely sleep. Hunger for the money, so I need to eat. Fly in a pilot, wanna join the fleet? You can place your order, I supply the feast. Got them appetizers like Applebee's. Niggas think they cool cause they got shot. Keep a sack on me, now they call me JJ Watt. Jack steady ringing, guess I gotta get the guap. Life is such a game, I'm steady trying to level up. Every day I'm on a paper chase, no I can't slow up. Cash on delivery, ain't trying to deal with no hold-ups. Niggas talking crazy, but the truth is they don't know us. Don't wanna lose my mind, so I just roll up. 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 Guess it's right back to the trap again. Praying to the Lord, I hope he bring that package in. I be chiefin' thinking how I'ma feed my savages. Live a high life so I don't know what average is. Steady stacking, bitch. Ain't no traffic, bitch. I don't know shit every time you ask me, bitch. On my grind until my family out the projects, bitch. Stick to my wisdom cause some people lacking common sense. Leave the haters in their grave, may they rest in peace. Smoking, drinking, plotting, dreaming, I'ma get rich. Keep a L up in the air for homies that I miss. Got my piece of the pie, was a deep dish. Every day I'm on a paper chase, no I can't slow up. Cash on delivery, ain't trying to deal with no hold-ups. Niggas talking crazy, but the truth is they don't know us. Don't wanna lose my mind, so I just roll up. 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 I just roll up.